Ciao ragazzi, un saluto da Nico Giuseppe Boccuzzi. Allora, pre-match, let's dive into it. Well, Interisti, we suffered that horrendous defeat in Norway versus Bodo Glimt in the first leg of the UCL playoff. The conditions were so cold with the wind chill and the fact that we had to play on artificial surface. But I do think we can turn it around in the second leg, which I believe is on Tuesday at home. But now we shift our focus back to the league. Another tricky fixture. We're going to be on the road versus Lecce. We know Lecce is a side that, let's be honest, they don't score a lot of goals. Only 17 goals in 25 games compared to our 61. Like, the gap is so massive, it's unreal. However, when you're playing a side like Lecce, who's only 3 points out of the relegation zone, these are some of the most difficult fixtures you'll have all season because we only have 13 match days. So they're going to do whatever they have to do to stay out of the relegation zone. Some concerns for Inter. The biggest news that came out a few days ago was Lautaro Martinez. He suffered that calf injury when we played Bodo. He's going to be out probably the next 5 games, which is so freaking shitty. And he's going to miss the derby versus Milan in March. Denzel Dumfries is back with the team training, but he's not fully fit to actually be available off the bench. Some suspensions, Hakan Çalhanoğlu and Nicolo Barella, and then some players that are doubtful, Zelinski and Fratesi. So a lot going on in this picture. It's very concerning for Inter at the moment, who have a 7-point lead on Milan. Milan played the other day, their game in hand. They tied versus Como, so that was awesome to see. But listen, it is not over. This is not a reverse jinx because all it takes is one match day to slip up, Milan pick up 3 points, and then the gap is, cut to 4 points. So I'm just hoping that when we go into that derby game versus Milan, we still have a decent cushion on them because we haven't been good against them. I don't even remember the last time we beat them. It had to be at least a few seasons ago. So this game against Lecce, listen, Lecce is going to do whatever they can to stay out of the relegation zone. And these are some of the most difficult fixtures you'll have in the season because we only have 13 match days to go. Here's the lineup. Pio is going to probably get a lot of heavy minutes while Lautaro's out. He's going to pair up top with Thuram or potentially Boni. In the midfield, it's going to be a weaker midfield now due to some suspensions and some players that are doubtful. We just got to make the most of it. Our back line is still intact, though, with Bisek, Akanji, and Bastoni. Sommer in goal. Di Marco will be available. He's having an amazing season. At right wing back, we'll see if Darmian ends up getting the start over Luis Enrique because, he had a good game against Bodo. But look, 3 points would be so massive because I really think if we pick up 3 points, we take a big step towards the Scudetto. There's no question about it with 12 match days then to go. But on behalf of Interviews Podcast, sempre solo Forza Inter. Ciao ragazzi.